All right, listen. Let me welcome Top of Mania, people that don't know. It's Stan McCrary, Curly Top. I don't know, he's not so curly no more, so he's come, yeah. Curly,
Just say Top.
You still got a few hair, though. You still got a few hair in the back. Turn to the side, Top.
Top.
Huh?
Tell him you pull up to the scene with the ceiling missing.
Hey, absolutely. Hey, with two on the side.
With the ceiling missing.
So, hey, what's been going on, Top, man? What's happening? You down in Miami? You still training all these big booty girls?
Hey, listen here, man. You know me, I got these Colombians, these got them Cubans, these Venezuelans, these Peruvians. Hey, I got their ass on fire.
I already see it. Believe me, I watch it every day.
Hey, cutie with the booty.
And you know, stop it ain't your beauty, it's your booty.
All
Hey,
right.
man,
What's up, man?
hey, I'm just chilling, man. Just working hard every day, you know. And just chilling, man. I don't do much, bro.
You don't do much?
No, it's too wild out there, man.
So listen,
You know?
but you still watch, you still follow the sport, you still watch the shows and stuff, right?
Yeah, I go to the shows, but you know the big ones. I don't go to the small shows.
Do you watch the international shows?
Sometimes.
Right there.
I saw the guy Jake
All right.
just won the freaking the UK Arnold.
Oh, that was weeks ago, man.
Oh,
Where
okay.
you at? Listen, let's talk about the show this past Saturday. Sunday in Romania.
Oh, the guy the guy beat Britt Wilkins.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
this is, I was actually happy for the guy because this is, and Milos can explain it much better. This guy's been really knocking on the door to qualifying for the Olympia like for 2 years now, and has travel issues. It's not only visa issues, he has travel issues because he's from Iran. And he came into this show, qualified for the Olympia. Now, my question to Milos is, can we get him to the U.S.?
You know, I almost didn't even count on it. Last night I talked to Honey Rainbow, right? Because they say, Honey, listen, IBB Federation, all the other sports, they can bring the Iranian athletes. How did you do it, right? So he told me that he had it through the Abergen, through his company sponsor, and he's Abergen sponsor athlete, and as such, he got here like last 3 years. I said, like, so what do we do with Behruz? So he first told me that through the grapevine, he heard that now it's a little bit easier that the Iranian government gives to some Iranian athletes. So even before I talked to Hani, I asked Behruz, is this any chance that you can come? And he says he really hopes that he could. And then I try also to connect Hani and Behruz to see what can be done. So his sponsor supposedly have to fill up the paperwork, send it, and I hope to God he can get it.
Does he have a sponsor?
Yeah. I forgot. I saw him in Dubai. I forgot the name of the company. They brought him there. You know, they introduced themselves. The only thing that I told the guy, hey, give him more money. I don't know how much he's making, but say give him more money. He deserves it.
Yeah, because I mean, I think he would do very well on the Olympia stage, man. He looks great. He was really.
But not just that. Okay, now listen. All of us had a chance to compete and travel and all that. Iranian guys, they don't have that chance.
Yeah.
Behruz, I had him for like 3 years, and first he couldn't even compete 1 year, so it was all went to waste. Last year he was ready for Egypt, he was ready for Prague, he was ready for Spain. He can compete. The only visa that he could get was Romania, and he was then placed a close third, as you know, to Rafael Brandao and Samson Duda in phenomenal condition, great shape, and all that stuff. So same thing this year, with exception that when he went to Dubai week before the show, you were not there. No. The other guy, Regan saw him, manager Matt saw him and stuff. Yeah, he got some bug, and then instead of peaking perfectly like for 3-4 days, we had to keep him home. Don't eat, don't train, don't do nothing, right? But I still think you've seen a phenomenal conditioning, and he was against the best ever Brett Wilkin. It's not like Brett Wilkin that showed up at Arnold Classic. There was not all there, right?
Mm-hmm.
this was super competitive, improved Brett Wilkin. And I don't remember when you and I watched Brett against Hunter Labrada.
Tampa.
What?
When Brett,
Chicago.
No, it was in Tampa. I don't know. It could have been the Chicago
Tampa.
or the Tampa Pro.
Okay, yeah, one of those. But listen, he pushed Hunter and just on basis of crazy conditioning,
Right.
even there. If he would beat Hunter, I would have no problem with it. So Brett is that good. Of course, it's a tough pill to swallow. Last qualifier, I don't know why he didn't compete in previous two. I think that he had a.
Yeah, why didn't he go to Prague? I didn't understand. Why didn't he do Prague first?
I don't know. I knew that he's going against the only chance that Behrus had. And I said to a few people, good luck with that, Brad. I mean, because you probably don't know who's coming. I mean, you've seen Behrus' physique, complete, symmetrical, super aesthetic, V-taper. I mean, he lifts his arms. It's just like, wow. There. And then he gets Hadi Chupan crazy Iranian conditioning,
Chris, chime in on it, man. What you got to say?
Man, I was just wondering what's the kids? I thought him and Brett was close.
Yeah.
Like it's like trading shot for shot. So I was just like, I don't know. It just depends on your what you like. Brett had the 4 packs. The other guy had smaller packs but drier packs.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it could have went. Listen, if they would have gave it to Brett, nobody would have complained.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it was like that. It was, and then from the back, it looked like his hamstring and stuff was thicker than the other kids' hamstring, just from like an overall size from the back. I thought.
This is from the video. And
Yeah, and then also is from photos, and then when they move in the video, it's like it can be like different things happening because it looks like his back was really developed from the back. Great development from the back, and then when it was just a still shot, it's almost like 2 different shows when they're moving around. I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Well, we can all agree that they both killed it, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember I told Brett not to let his head hang down because he was it could have went either way. He went in Behrus's way, which I was happy about. It's not because I don't like Brett. I really love Brett's physique too, and especially when he's in condition. But I just felt like it was Behrus's time. All the shit he had to go through in order to make it to shows or not make it. He finally made it. He nailed his condition, and he deserved the Olympia qualification. If he's going to make it to the Olympia, that's a different story. You know?
Let's hope he does because it's a travesty, But on that note, Brett, I saw him in that first show that you and I said Tampa against Hunter. And over there, I kind of criticized his posing. It looked like still amateurish posing. He didn't pose well. This time, I think he posed phenomenal. That you know how when the guy gets most out of each pose and most out of each muscle, and that's what Brad did. Like side chest, side triceps, could not be more perfect. I think, especially side triceps was whoa.
Yeah, I thought the posing made a difference. I thought
they should all get some posing information and some posing tips from Curly Top, because Curly Top's Curly Top's posing routine in I don't know, was it either Hungary or Australia? Curly Top, Australia. He came out to Maxwell, Love and Basketball. Remember Curly Top?
He killed it though.
He sure did. Bro, I think every time I think about it, I still laugh.
I laughed the whole time. He was talking shit too. Like he was in front of me. He gonna walk up on me and say, "Melvin, shit, I'm finna go get out there.
Just like,
get all the way
you know
out
what he said? You know what he said? I'm gonna slow it down on these motherfuckers.
I didn't see it.
He walked past me. He walked past me and said, "Yeah, man, I better set it off because I'm gonna set the tone. I'm gonna set the tone. You gonna set the tone for who?
I was there. I remember him saying that.
You remember that shit, Chris? He was talking about, I'm gonna set the tone for y'all because I'm before y'all. So I'm gonna set it off.
He went.
Put out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, I ain't going behind Melvin ass. I'm gonna go for you. I said, I go ahead and set the crowd on fire. And I go ahead and let Melvin them just killed it. Because I said, man, trying to follow them guys first up.
Kelly Top, what was your last show? The last time you competed?
The Master Olympia.
That was on 2012?
No, the one that was had in New York with Bob Chicarella won.
Oh, that was earlier. That was even earlier.
Yeah, that was before then.
So it's been this long.
Yeah.
Damn, but you're still training and everything, right?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
it's just like, you know what? You know what though, Dennis? I don't even have the desire to even think about competing again because it's like, it's like when we was competing, these guys right here, it's like they don't give me no kind of motivation. It's like for what? You feel me? Because these guys, they don't even respect the game no more. It's like it's too easy. You feel me? So like when we was competing, it was much harder, a lot more respect, and it was a lot of more camaraderie. You feel me? So whether you got first place or you got last place, whatever, just that the level of competition was so high. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it makes you push that much harder.
Hold on.
But these guys are like the easy way out. It's too shortcut. So I'm like, even like when Flex was like, you come on back, come on and retire. I'm like, Flex, nah, man. Not for these new way guys. These millennial guys,
all right. Listen, I got something for you, Top. I got something for you. Because I was just told yesterday, I didn't believe it at first, but the person said, no, he did it on camera. Chris committed to do the fucking Masters Olympia.
What? Chris who?
This Chris right there. What? He committed on camera that he's going to do the Masters Olympia next year. So, listen, Top, we possibly maybe could convince Melvin to come back. All you old motherfuckers can get back on stage and do that shit all over again.
Listen, the only way I would do it, the only way I would do it, if it would be me, you, Chris, Milos, and Melvin. That's the only way I would do
you don't want me to do that. All I know is if I get my ass on stage, I'm going to tear that stage up.
Hey, if I can find some big enough shorts, then I'll be good.
They called knickers.
I need some big, thick ones. Like
where did you, Chris?
I need the kind that I had. I need the kind that I had my first competition. I had the Speedos with the fucking sides of them were like this. Oh. And I felt so naked up there, man. Still, but I'm gonna need some bigger ones, I think.
Hey, Milos, would you consider coming back for Masters?
Not if it's $1 million award. I'm serious.
No chance.
No chance. I mean, listen, you have to know where to draw the line. I mean, for me, it would be painful to watch, let's say, Chris or myself or you guys, you and Melvin. I have a memory of you at your best. I mean, I posted yesterday your most muscular shot in the gym that I took, right? And I posted, this is probably most impressive crab, most muscular of all time, right? So if I have a vision of Dennis James like this, or Chris Cormier from '99 Olympia, or Melvin in the early 2000s, why would I want to see them? Okay, let's see what the old man can do at which expense as well. We're all talking, let's ease up on drugs. You know that if we sign that contract, we're going to be back on everything. Mm-hmm. Come on. So it's just, nature of the sport. I wouldn't. And I really wish they don't even do it. I wish for the sake of the
health
of the guys, don't tempt them. I know it's a contest. It's a bad thing. Yeah. Nobody's going to show it up in how they looked 20 years ago. So why bother?
Yeah, but I wonder why, Chris. Why would you say you want to do it? Get off that phone, man.
Push me.
So who pushed you? Who put? Oh, was it on the Primetime Muscle Show?
Yeah.
Oh, so they got you.
That was Nico.
Nico be on you. Don't let them guys get you suckered up. I don't know what my body would do. I
Come on, Melvin, you got the best chance.
Yeah, you probably
Yeah.
you probably got the freshest body of all of them.
Melvin, you're a straight pussy if you don't do it because you got the
Tell
best.
you, you know that's see now you know you got to order. That's blasphemy. That's blasphemy to call me a pussy. I go back on that sauce, man. Shoot right
Come on,
now.
man, I got you.
I'm about
I'll hook you up with
225 right
something.
now, and I ain't really doing nothing. They're still up on the 3 plates. So
Hook you up with some proteins and shit.
Yeah, I send you some protein.
Yeah, come on, dog.
I got a couple of tubs left over. I need somebody to drink it before they expire.
All right, Mel, come see me, dog. We're gonna get you going.
Huh?
Yeah, it's changed, man. Believe me, Top's
So
right.
so Melvin, let's be real though. Would you consider doing it if the money was right?
If the money was right, I probably would consider doing it because I know I still whip
Get you a
somebody's
sponsor
ass.
over there.
I know I
It's over
still
there
whip
in
somebody's ass.
Romania. You know how to travel and compete?
Yeah, I go to Romania. I'll go anywhere.
All right, now.
If the money's right, you know what I'm talking about? If the money's
If
right,
you go to Romania, if you compete in Romania, you're gonna come back with a wife.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
That's
Melvin.
Romania, bro. Romania, you're gonna come back with a wife. Oh yeah.
I ain't never been there.
Oh yeah.
I ain't
Don't
never,
trust
what's up,
me.
Milos? I know Milos gonna say something crazy.
Hey, listen. I just want to understand that if money was right, so name your price. What money you would do?
Come on,
Yeah.
the price for the show. What they give him for first place?
So what would you take? Why would you go? What would interest you?
It gotta be reasonable. It gotta make
You need a
sense.
10-pack? You need a 10-pack, a 15-pack?
A
What you
10
need?
pack ain't shit. They got 10
What you
pack like
need?
You need a whole
Come
bag.
on,
He need
10,000.
a whole
What you
bag.
need?
They gonna come out at least 150,000. Come on with
Oh,
that.
come on now. Who got paid up for some old dudes?
Okay, hey, listen. I gotta ask you
Get
guys.
your money
Depends on
back.
where.
Hey, you heard before that in some of the shows, some of the guys were paid like 50K appearance fee.
What?
You heard it. Some major. I don't want to say the names because I'm sure that you guys know. In
I
order for
don't
them-
know what you're talking about right now.
50K just to show.
Oh, that
in
first
show.
one. The first one with they had what's his name?
You're talking about the Masters?
Yeah, the first one.
No, Masters. Open division.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about nobody getting paid to show up.
You don't want to say it. Okay.
I don't know. Who got paid?
Like Phil Heath or Jay Cutler or Dexter Jackson to do some shows outside the United States.
I don't know that.
Really?
No.
So I'm the only one that supposedly heard it. Oh, come on. I'm not even in the loop.
Yeah, but who did you hear it from? That's the main thing.
Yeah, you see that.
about who was the source?
That's what I'm saying. Because
Okay.
I hear a lot of stuff, but just because you hear it from somewhere doesn't mean this is true.
Yeah, we all know that. Yeah. But anyway, bottom line is maybe you can investigate a little bit. Maybe talk to the next
No,
time.
but what are you trying to say? What are you trying to tell Melvin?
Yeah, listen. Here it is. If Dennis James is promoter, you and I are promoters.
I won't pay a fucking dime.
You won't. Okay.
You won't. Then guess
Okay.
what? Yeah.
Let's look at the.
I might give you the hotel.
Let's look at the India show. You want to bring Phil Heath and Kai Green and everybody else there, and they're gonna just.
Well, listen. I'm not saying that there's not promoters that probably offer people money just to show up. Absolutely, but I'm just saying I don't know for a fact that who got paid and how much they got paid. I don't know about that.
But yeah, you're a common sense guy.
Mm-hmm.
So you think that Phil Heath, Kai Green, Jay Cutler, Dennis Wolf, Sean Roden, and stuff like that, they're gonna go for a trip when they know that all these guys are competing and the first place is major money and second, third is not much, and you're gonna make trip all the way there.
That actually was good prize money there. That was the reason why some of these guys went. And I know from the name you just mentioned, and I'm not going to say who, I know at least one of them that went there with no money.
Okay. Who? Kai?
I just said I'm not going to mention the name, but I know at least one that didn't get paid to show up.
Or maybe Dennis. I don't know. Well, it's possible. Listen, I don't know the facts.
Yeah.
I'm just, I thought that once I mention it, you guys are gonna laugh because you know about it, but you apparently don't. Bottom line is this: a lot of promoters.
No,
if
here's
you
what
would-
I know, Milos. Here's what I know.
I've heard something like that before. Milos.
Yeah. Listen, yeah, we heard, but can you
articulate it?
yeah, can you fucking prove it? At the end of the day, no. Here's what I tell you, what I know, and this is what I learned early. When you're one of the top tier guys in that time, and you go travel, they pay for your flight, they pay for your hotel, they cover the expenses.
Yeah.
Now, I was never offered cash to show up. Maybe I wasn't good enough, but I always got my expenses covered. So I never had to pay for a flight or hotel or anything. That's what I know. Do I believe that people got paid to show up? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Promoters can do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Exactly. That's all I'm talking about. And you guys all look at me like, "Oh, what the hell are you talking about?"
Yeah, but we got to make
I know it happened.
but we got to make sure that we put it out right. That it's the promoters.
Oh,
It's the promoters' thing to do.
I know. I can tell
It's
you.
not
I
like
can tell you
it's not like
fact.
this comes from the federation and they
Yeah,
bribe
but
people
hold
to
on.
show up.
That won't be illegal. It's not
I
illegal.
know it's not illegal, but I don't think that's happening.
I can tell you. I can
Well,
tell you
right
where
now,
was
maybe
the facts
not.
and stuff I saw.
Huh?
Like,
But
Chris,
Milos,
you
are you talking
remember
about
this.
recent? Are you talking about recently, or are you talking about in the past?
It don't in the
Past,
past, in the future,
past,
if
yeah.
they've done it. So Chris, you gonna laugh at this one. So I don't remember the show it was. It was either San Francisco or the one before it. And we was all there, and we was back there pumping up. Me and Dexter back there talking shit. And Lonnie Teeper gave, who did he get that Rolex to? He said, he said, I'm in shape right now. I'll beat him. I probably take the show right now. I'm in shape.
Oh, Kevin Levrone?
So you goddamn right. Remember that? So Kevin
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Remember that shit?
I remember that.
So
Yeah.
so I said, okay, all right, yeah. You take that Rolex if you want to. Get your ass up and get toe up. So
Yeah, he came
took
out
that
the
Rolex off.
Rolex.
He took that Rolex off. Remember that shit? He gave it to Kevin. Kevin took his ass backstage.
He got his
Pumped
ass
up,
to
Chris,
him.
you remember that? I said, this boy think we playing up here. Remember that guy said, Top, we gonna tear his ass
So,
up.
Yeah, he got
so
smashed.
wait a minute. He gave Kevin. He said he get a Rolex if he gets up on stage.
Yeah, that's not. I kid you not. So he's back there. He took that Rolex, right?
You're right.
So I told Chris, I said, Chris,
Kevin
this
came
nigga-
to watch the show. In London,
came to
he was
watch,
talking to him, getting in the show.
yeah, so he got in the show. So he best signed up. They let him do it. Signed his butt up there.
Milos, you
I
know
told-
about this?
I gave a
thought-
fucking Kevin fake ass Rolex from Thailand.
So look, you remember that? So we back there pumping up, right? He got his oil on. I'm telling you, look,
Melvin, that
he
was
back
in
there like
San
a dog.
Francisco.
Yeah,
San
San Francisco.
Yeah, that was the San Francisco
So
show.
we laughing at top. We laughing at him. I said, man, listen, let me tell you something. He gonna get his ass up here, and we gonna tear his ass up. Me and Top them back there. We gonna kick your ass. Look, he got on there quarter turn to the right. Look at that. Remember that Top? I said, yeah, that's my shot right here. Quarter turn to the right. Look, Kevin looking to the left. He looked at Dexter. He looked at me. He looked at Top. I said, you know you ain't supposed to be up here. Look. So look, we went through all the composers. We ran Kevin out.
He had
Kevin
no
went back
tan
there.
in there. He was white as hell.
Yeah, white as hell. He put them clothes back on, got his ass on Melvin.
Melvin, but you don't remember. I gave it to him because I had this blue pearl fucking
Submariner. It's a submariner.
And he was debating, and I just I said, let me tempt him. I said, hey, Kevin, come on. Oh, I don't know. And I said, hey, you like my watch, right? Oh, man, yeah. I give it to you. I promise. And then he's looking left and right. Sean was there. I took him and said, here, step on the stage. I'm the guilty one.
Oh, Milos. Man.
Hey, come on.
He got up there the whole preacher. And then they said, Kevin Levrone going once. I said, you bring your ass back out if you want to. Kevin Levrone going twice.
I didn't think. Did he show up for the finals?
No, hell no. He didn't come back.
No.
No, he didn't come
I
back
should
for
get
the
my
finals.
refund. Goddamn, Kevin, send me the back. Send me my watch back.
That part. I can articulate that. I'm like, man, that dummy. I said, come on, Kevin, you know better than that. Do that, man. We're not playing with you up here. We ain't playing with you. Up here looking like a glass of milk, man. Ain't nobody playing with you, man.
But listen,
Hey,
you
Milos,
know that
Milos,
there were
Milos,
a
did you
few
ever-
guys, like I'm sure Chris is like this. Even if he's at 70%, he says 70% of Chris or 70% of Kevin is good enough to win. I mean, you know, that's the
Not
way
on
that
that day. Not on that day.
Not on that
Not
day.
on that day.
He wasn't
You
ready.
gonna play? You play with us if you want to.
Hey, Milos, did you ever compete in Australia?
Never, you remember? Yeah, never, because I promised you, Tony and I were on the stage in Melbourne, 2006, and I gave my promise I'm going to compete. You know, because of Sonny Schmidt memory and everything else, you know, I wanted to be there. Right. And that was the promise, but then I was suspended and I could never make it. Then I was suspended for 1 year, but then they extended for 3 years. And by the end of the 2010, I didn't want to compete.
Man, I remember 1 year we were out there, we all at the club after the show.
Remember that?
Where, in Australia?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Is this where we walked in, you took your shirt off and they told you to put the shirt back on?
No, ain't nobody ever told me to put my shirt back on.
I was right there with you.
Dennis
Who
was
told me to
there.
put it back on?
The bouncers said put your shirt back on.
It was Chris, Dennis, me, Dexter.
Why you said nobody ever told you? I was right there when he told you.
I don't remember.
No, we walked in there. We went. It was somewhere. I think it was in the casino.
It was the casino.
We went to the club upstairs, and we went in, and Chris took his shirt off. On his way in, he was already inside. Hey, hold on, let me add Dexter.
People always ask how I got here. I was willing to work just a little harder than everyone else. Every damn day. If I can have hundreds of hours back, you know I'm gonna grab them. Spending hours prepping chicken, rice, and vegetables, F that. I rely on perfect nutrition. I rely on trifecta.
That was Australia. It was crazy. We walked in that club. I remember we walked in back to back. First Dennis go in, then Chris go in, then I came in, then Dexter came in, Top came in. That whole club stopped. They was like, oh,
hey,
we got right to the car. Look, Top got a text right away.
I want to know something, Top.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to lead a club with a baddie, right? I'm trying to lead a club. I'm about to bone out. I'm about to go, right? I got the girl by the hand. I'm walking. She got heavy as fuck, right? She was heavy. I'm like, God damn. I look back. Curly Top got the other hand.
Yeah.
Yo, ass over here.
Top will do that. Top will do that to you. Top will jump in your shit and don't even say nothing.
Not to tell you what else Top did.
Man.
So that night we all at the bar, right?
Goddamn Top.
I'm good. Dexter up in there telling the girls, no, I'm good. So Top gonna sit up there, get the girl. Then he gonna tell me after the fact. I said I'm finna go too, because I wasn't getting the one I wanted. So I get to the room, my phone rings. I answer the phone. I said, Top, hey man, it's Top, man. Look, you gotta take one for the team, man. You gotta take one for the team. I said, what are you talking about? I gotta take one for the team. You remember that big one in the black? Come on, dog. You gotta take one. I said, Top, don't you send that bitch to my room. Top said, come on, dog. Come on. You gotta take one. All right. I said, but if she toe up, fool, I'm not answering the door. Man, that girl, do. I knew from the knock not to answer that shit. I looked at that Debo. Man, that's Debo. I said, hell no. No. She stayed at my door for an hour, and I kept calling Top.
Oh,
man,
wow.
get this girl away from my door, man. No, man, just 20 more minutes. Just give 20 more minutes.
You know when Top calls you and says, listen, you need to take one for the team. You got to hang up the phone right away. Hey, let me tell you a story about Thailand. Top came visit. He came for my wedding, Top and Dex. And then after Top left, they were gone. They were back home. I still see girls walking around with Topomania shirts. And they come up to every time. Girls from everywhere. Girls I've never seen before come up to me asking me, "Where's Top? Where's Top?" You know, he had all them girls over there go nuts.
Hey, everywhere we go.
Hey,
I remember one time we was in Australia at one of the clubs. I don't know if it was the same night that night we was there, Melvin, but all of us is at the club again, right? And you know Chris. Soon we walk in the club, he coming up out that shirt.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I said.
He getting up on the table. Now Top, I don't know how Top used to do it, but we turn around, man. Top got two twins. He got two baddest twins in the club. I'm like,
Two farmers.
Two
Yes,
farmers.
sir.
Farmers winning the play.
Yep.
I'm like, Charlie, how they can't even understand what you're saying? How you getting them? Though?
Exactly.
Oh, that was before subtitles.
Yeah.
Same thing at the Olympia. Same thing at the Olympia. We up in the club. Remember we was in the club. We was drinking. Top, man, watch this, man. Watch me go to work, man. Watch me go to work. I said, Top, where you going? He said, man, I'm going to be back. I said, now you doing what I'm out of, man. I see a couple. Come on, Melvin. I said, man, why did I follow Top? Man, I followed Top to the dance floor. He snatched one from the left, snatched one from the dudes. I don't care. I'm 260. He pulled the boat. They was like, oh, hey, man, you gonna best friend have me fighting up in here. Top, I don't care, man. You with it or not? I'm like, I'm with it. Stop it.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
My boy.
Got that stick and move.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tony Top was the anchor. He'll anchor down some shit. You think you leaving with some girl? He the anchor.
I'm gonna tell you what else Top did. Top, you remember this at the same show when he came out, and I was like, man, Top ain't gonna outdo me, man. You had me nervous at that show. He said, man, I'm gonna go set the tone, right? When you played that song, I was bad as hell. I was like, man, I'm finna step. You made me step it up. So when he come off the stage during the prejudge before the night show, the prejudge, remember that big dude, Sean?
Yeah.
Him and Top was going at it. He said, well, you ain't gonna make it with this big old oil in your arms. You ain't gonna make it. So I'm like looking at his arms, and remember he was doing the shot. His whole bicep busted on stage. You remember that?
No, you know that I was there. That was in Hungary.
In Hungary.
That was Sean Davis.
Sean Davis.
I remember we talked about this on one of the podcasts earlier where I said, listen, Dexter was there too. We was there on that stage and his shit was shiny. I said, this shit looked like it's about to bust.
Yeah, but I missed it. I didn't see when it bust though. I missed that part.
I told you when I came off stage.
On the lineup,
said,
he had to walk off stage because his shit was fucking leaking.
Yeah, and Top told him like that. Top said, man down. Ass on the stage. Top said,
I think that was the night where you posed to Maxwell. I think it was in Hungary.
Yeah, he did.
Hey,
Dennis, you got to turn your tribble down. Your tribble kicking like a motherfucker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Trouble.
Hey, Dennis.
My tribble.
Hey, Dennis.
You got no bass. Huh?
Hey, DJ.
Yeah.
You remember when we first got to Hungary and the guy that had no food for us, I went back in that kitchen there and got them and took all the damn food, started cooking, making food.
No, that was in
Budapest, wasn't it? When it was in Budapest.
No. That was in, what's the place where Top Gym is? Where's Top Gym?
Top Gym.
Top Gym.
That was Budapest.
No.
Was that Budapest?
No. They just had a show there. It's in.
It wasn't in England. No.
It's where's Arnold Schwarzenegger from?
From Austria.
Austria.
Yeah, there was no show in Austria.
Yeah,
Austria?
I don't remember any.
No, I think it was Hungary, bro.
You guys all over the place right now. There was Hungary. There was Hungary.
I got the trophy. I go get that motherfucker.
Chris. We got Hungary. We got Italy.
One second.
Amsterdam.
Well, go get it.
We got Holland.
Why he going to get that trophy? I remember we was in Thailand. We hit that corner. Did you remember that?
That what?
I thought I was a superstar over there. You like, we get on this street. We hit a Mercedes now. We gonna hit this corner. I was asleep the whole time we got there. When we hit this corner, man, look, don't freak out. I didn't know what the hell you was talking about, man. Dexter, we hit
Pull up. That's Austria, brother.
Look.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, there was Austria. Damn, I remember. I wasn't. What 2000? What was it? What?
And I got the sheet from. Dexter got second.
Who got second? I got second.
Yeah, you got second. You was mad as hell.
Hell yeah, I should have tore your ass up.
I said, hey, Dex, hey, young blood, come over here, young blood. I was like, yo.
Shit, I forgot there was Austria.
Yeah, there's 2006 there was Austria too.
2006, I remember 2006 when Ronnie and Jay and Marcus Rule, we all went to Austria.
Yeah, you were there too, huh?
No, Austria.
Hey, bro, but we tore that damn kitchen up because they didn't have no food for us.
Hell yeah.
Nothing. Man, we was in the middle of nowhere.
Down there, boy, we was sneaking down all the time.
We was downstairs like, what kind of shit did we get into?
We was stealing all kind of shit from down there.
Bro, we was making some shit in that kitchen.
Hey, Chris, you have a judging score sheets
Yeah, I got
from all the shows?
not all of them, but I have that one.
Oh yeah, I should.
I
What'd
got
you say,
some.
Milos?
No, he has a score sheets because it's interesting, right? To watch the score sheets because somebody was making a point like, oh yeah, there was no difference from symmetry round and muscularity. I said, no. That was many times major difference. I placed better
Yeah,
in
it was
symmetry.
different.
Yeah, there was difference for
Hey,
sure.
hey, Chris.
Got 4
What?
rounds. That's
Hey.
4 rounds.
All the
Hey.
rounds, bro.
Hey, Chris, Dennis,
What?
what show was that when the dude knocked Dorian ass out? Goddamn it.
That was Dorian's show. That was Dorian's show in Holland.
He knocked Dorian the fuck out. I
You
remember
don't
that.
bring that up.
Wrong for that.
The big bodyguard knocked Dorian ass out.
No, it was one of the fighters from Holland, and
Yeah,
Dick Ray.
he went backstage, and there was a security guard standing backstage, and he clocked the security guard first thing. He was like, he froze
Yeah,
and walked backstage.
security was 7 feet tall. You remember? It was crazy. But we went for lunch with Dorian, that Papa Mike. I think, Dennis, you were there. Dick Ray, I was there at that lunch, so I was shocked because it is the guy that I just met through Dorian, right? They're supposed to be friends. I was standing right next to Dorian when that happened. I mean, you know, the way he swung, he could have catch me too. It's like, oh my God.
You don't want to knock your ass out too, homie.
I tell you.
Just standing there.
If he would miss me, like fucking air would throw me down. Yeah, that was not a good scene. But
Yeah,
yeah.
That was
Hey, I want to ask you, because, Melvin, I missed your last old school round table. You said you were an exotic dancer. You were a dancer in a club.
Oh, there you go with that shit. Yeah,
No,
I tried it.
The reason
Yeah, I
why,
tried it.
the
Let me
reason
tell
what
you.
I'm saying is,
Look at
I
that.
tried it. They don't know how to behave, man.
I ain't know Mel was
tried it.
shaking his ass back then.
Yeah, I tried it, man. I tried it right after the show. Right after the Cal, I did. I didn't see it. Try that shit.
okay, at
You've
least
done a lot of stuff, Melvin, huh? You used to do nails and all that stuff, didn't you?
I still
Hey, Dexter, I went to his graduation. I went to his graduation.
When he
Yeah,
graduated from
yeah.
nail school.
I drove from LA all the way down to Orange County for this fool's graduation.
so did.
Wow.
Yeah,
Bro.
I had,
So you graduated what? Clipping nails?
yeah,
Yep.
manicuring. I had a
Hey,
certified. I still can do it.
Hey, you know me.
I
Dexter.
thought you just learned it on like somewhere on like I don't know
Right.
online or something.
Hey,
I went through a whole school.
He got one of the baddest chicks from back in the day that I went to school with because he did nails. He's on the show with her.
On
What show was that, man?
blind date.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Chanel, you remember that?
Yes, sir. Your blind date. Yes, sir. I went to school with that girl. I was like, yeah, but it ain't your beauty, it's your booty. That girl's bodied up.
That girl was
So, can't
mad.
me. Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
man. Hey, listen,
Thank you.
Dexter, we didn't have you on in the last quite some time. Let's change the subject. Let's talk about the Olympia this year because I mean we talked to a lot of other people, but we want to get your opinion as my eyes, as probably the most successful bodybuilder out there. What do you see happening this year? If you see anything changing, what would it be?
If anything changed,
Be 5 weeks out. I have almost 5 weeks. Let's say 5.5.
So Dennis,
Four
just
and a half.
ask everybody to give the top 6.
Okay, but we're going to do that regardless. Don't worry. But I just want to get Dexter's opinion right now because he just retired 2 years ago, so he's still, I just want to see where he's at when he looks at the guys nowadays, and
if
especially this
anything
year.
changes this year,
Do you agree, Dex? Do you agree that this is one of the most, maybe the most interesting one? I'm not saying the best.
no, it's not the best.
Yeah.
But it's definitely interesting. You got a lot of guys just coming out of nowhere that's got beautiful shapes again.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's good about the sport. All the big bellies, all that shit is gone now. And we're getting bodybuilding back to being bodybuilding in open class, right? So if I were to see anything change versus last year, I think it'll be being that Brandon has got a little older. Every year it's going to be tougher and tougher. Everybody can't do what the Blade did. I'm just saying, you know.
Of course not.
I'm just saying, I'm keeping it real.
Of course not.
Hey,
Being that Brandon is a little older, I think it's gonna be hard for him to crack top 3.
So you're saying he's going to fall?
hey, listen,
I'm saying it's going.
Right.
I see if there's any changes,
I got you.
I think Brandon might not be able to duplicate what he did a couple years. He's going to have to be like he was a couple years. Last year, he's not going to.
Who would, if that happens, who do you think moves into his spot?
Man, there's a few guys that I think can do very well. I think of this new kid, Samson, if he can come in shape, he can cause a lot of problems. Judging by where he's come from in just 1 year, the dude is like, his shape is ridiculous. And then you got the guy that flex trains.
Look at Milos' smile right now because you're fucking praising Samson.
I love hearing it.
Yeah,
I love hearing it.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't even seen it. I'm just my first time coming on, so I haven't even seen Milos mention Samson. But
no, because he's working with him. That's why.
Oh, okay, cool. So then you got the other guy, Andrew. He's got an amazing shape, but he hasn't quite nailed his conditioning. If he nails his conditioning, he can cause a lot of problems. Okay, so those two guys, if they come in shape, I think it would be very hard for Brandon to beat those guys. Then you got Nick Walker. He doesn't have the most beautiful shape, but his conditioning, if he's on like he usually is, he's going to be right up there as well. So like I said, it's going to be hard for, I think, Brandon to come back like he did a couple years ago.
Let me tell you something, Dex. I got a photo from Brandon. I got a photo from the crew out in and homeboy is like 270. Everything looks in as far as the lower abs, all that stuff. So they're supposed to be. Let's say like
everybody 270 and swole on, but till you hit that stage, Chris. That's all fun and dandy.
Yeah.
Until you hit the stage, just like Big Ramy.
I get it.
If Ramy,
I'm just saying because I haven't seen much of Brandon personally.
Yeah, you probably.
But yeah, he hit me up with a photo, so I was like, shit. I mean, I haven't seen the back, but the front look damn good.
Like I said, when you start getting up in age, you got to know what you're doing. You can look great. You can look great this far out. You can look great this far out, but when it comes to cutting that water and knowing,
yeah, because you got to adjust. You can't have the same mentality. I talked to you about that before, but you got to have a different mentality as you get older. Each year,
but the body got to respond as well. You can have it all in your mind to be able to.
It's the Nike.
But Chris, because you mentioned 270, 5.5 weeks out. Is that heavy for Brandon? 270? I thought that's his regular weight.
I don't know his regular weight on that. I don't really.
What do you think Brandon weighs on stage?
In the 50s, I would think.
So 270, 5 weeks out. I think that's where that's normal.
Well, he was saying from the front, he was saying his conditioning was good in the muscle detail and all that at 270. So maybe it's a more mature 270 than last year. So if he comes in and then he's got that maturity.
Like I say, but
still missing. Y'all still missing the point.
The fact is, what he's saying is that when you go to diet down those last week or so, 2 weeks or so, that's pivotal. You know what I'm trying to say.
We got you, Chris. We got you.
You know what I mean? That's gonna be a telltale sign right there. What's gonna go down?
Yeah,
just like when Kevin came back, that was probably a story he didn't know that story was gonna play out like that because them carbs and shit. It don't hold in the muscle the same.
I remember Kevin the second time he came back when he went to Australia. I remember after the show.
Dipping in and out of the show.
After the show,
he's in the show.
Yeah, but listen. After the show, he came. We had this. I don't know what it was, like meet and greet dinner stuff. Tony had something set up, so he comes to me with this little backpack. He said, D, don't ever let me go back on stage. Don't let me do that again. He said, don't ever let me step back on stage.
Milos, you about to say something, Milos?
Yeah. I mean, you said that Brandon from a couple of years ago. You don't think that Brandon was at his all-time best last year?
No, hell no. Not his all
Oh,
time. No.
So let's talk about this. I think that he's one of the most aesthetic guys in the history, right? So he has that.
We're not talking about aesthetics. We're talking about conditioning.
Yeah, so conditioning wise, I don't think Brandon was ever super conditioned. He's good, okay, but not great.
2 years ago, Brandon was better than he was last year.
You mean 2019 or 2020?
The year that he won Olympia. The year that he won Olympia.
The year that he won the Olympia, I don't think he was best. I don't think that was
me
his
neither.
best.
I
think the year he won the Olympia, he was lucky there was nobody else there.
So you thought he was in good condition last year?
Yeah,
No.
shit.
Oh,
There was a
man.
point difference. There was a point difference
man.
between him and
First of all, Ramy wasn't even in condition last year.
Milos, you can't say it was a point difference in prejudging. Ramy was off.
Yeah, he
So
was
if it's a point, if he was still
You can't compare him to Ramy.
Milos, if what you're trying to say is there was only a point difference, but Ramy was way off on Friday, and he still beat him by 1 point.
Yeah. But listen, here is this is good debate. I thought that Brandon had a size and fullness, especially side shots, was actually shocking for me that he could actually match Ramy from the side.
He didn't.
Side chest,
No.
side chest.
I tell you what it was. It wasn't the size difference. It was because Ramy sat down too far, and it was a height. Brandon was almost taller than Ramy, and that's why it looked like he can match the size. I guarantee you, when he stands normal, there's going to be a size difference, 100%.
Oh, listen.
I think. Hold on 1 second, Chris. Hold on. I think that Brandon's condition was the best in 2020 when he lost to Ramy.
I agree with that. I don't know what year it was. but
He
what I'm
came
telling you is-
because nobody had Ramy on the radar. So Brandon came and he went after condition because he knew because Hardy was there. So he peeled down. He was a little smaller.
Yeah.
But he was way more conditioned than he was last year or the year before when he won.
Exactly. His conditioning last year was not his best ever. No. The year you're talking about, Dennis, that's absolutely right.
That's
I got
2020.
I don't know. I got the years mixed up, but I know his best.
I tell you, his all-time best condition was 1 year where he placed, 7th or 9th at the Olympia years ago.
2017.
No, I think it was before. I don't know. It was one of his first Olympias. He came in conditioned. Like one time I said, listen, I told him the condition there was spot on. But he didn't have the size that he has today.
Yeah. Well, let me put it this way. When you guys say conditioning, would that condition of Brandon a little bit tighter beat bigger Brandon, considerably bigger and almost as good as the 2021 Brandon?
What's almost as good?
It was never Dexter Jackson conditioning. It was never like, whoa. Brandon is always, in my opinion, 5 pounds off.
Mm-hmm.
Always. It was not that crisp, like the blade has striations all over the place, dry skin, onion skin, right? When he turns around. So Brandon, he has feathered shoulders, but abs are not deep, legs are not too separated. It leaves you that, oh my God, if he would be Dexter condition, nobody could touch him. I mean, if he's Hardy condition, nobody could touch him. This is how I look at it.
There's too many people get no blade condition no way. So I don't care that. There's not too many people that's going to do that.
The abs are in, I think, though. The abs going to be.
Like I said, everybody's got abs, Chris. And look, come showtime. Mark my words.
It all boils down to that. I know.
If he ain't in condition, he ain't gonna be top 3. He got to be better than he was last year.
Yeah, he'll be better.
I said got to be there.
So Dexter, so where you think Bonac gonna be at then?
Oh, shit.
You said-
I could
you
be
said-
right in the top 4.
Okay, so what?
I mean, like he did at Arnold.
Okay, so what about Hardy?
I don't know. Hardy better be on his P's and Q's like the first Olympia.
Yep.
Okay,
first
so
one
you
he
got
did.
Hardy, You got the okay.
Trying to get that top 6.
Is Hardy running a risk?
All I'm
Dexter.
saying is, yo,
Dexter, is Hardy running the risk of getting too big and maybe not coming in the condition that he's known for?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
that's what I'm saying. The first year Hardy did Olympia, Hardy was fucking amazing. Okay, and then he came in a little bit not as crisp as he was.
You're talking about 2019. That's why I thought he could have won the Olympia.
Yeah.
The year that I retired, he was good, really, really good. But he can be up there. Don't get me wrong. But I think if William come in like William of old, with the size he has, like this last Arnold, he come in like that. William's gonna be hard to beat. He's gonna be right up there too. So I definitely got William in my top 5. That's for sure.
Who is older, William or Brandon?
Brandon.
Brandon.
What are we talking? 41, 2, 3?
I don't know.
I can see William. I can see William beating Brandon. I can see that this year.
He bought him already. He beat him at the Arnold. That's for sure.
I can see that.
Chris, why are you laughing? You don't think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Chris, I know why Chris is laughing.
Chris be on some bullshit.
Y'all starting the whole beehive for the shit.
No. We're just talking. I mean,
somebody gonna be in their feelings.
no, we're just talking. We're just talking.
Hey, Dennis, I got a question, Dennis. Why do you think Dexter lost the 2009 Mr. Olympia?
Why?
When he was a champion, when Jay came back and beat him.
Why are you bringing that up?
Listen,
and you trying to get me riled up on here.
You asking me questions that I can't answer because I was on stage. I didn't watch the show.
Okay, the reason why I'm asking, because I know at least 2 Olympias that Dexter lost, he should have won. Dexter should have had at least 3 Miss Olympias. When he got sucking in, the one that Jay came back and beat it. Now, the reason why I say that because
So why are you changing the subject?
Right.
Listen.
Top. Hold that question. Hold that question for the next. Hold that question. We'll talk about Dexter in a minute. Let's finish talking about Brandon.
Let's talk about Milos or Chris. Why we got to talk about me?
Sean, you my boy.
Well, let's talk about Melvin when he called Sean.
Boring.
And why you ask? And Top? Why you asking me the questions like I was judging?
No, the reason why I was asking. I want to just get everybody's opinion. Because the reason why I asked, because I always thought that if you're the champion, the only way you lose is your ass is off and somebody's told ass is on. You feel me? So if the champion is on, and even if it's close, the champion get the nod, just like in boxing. You understand?
Jordan.
So that's why I asked.
Why we changing the subject to that though, bro? This is what we're saying.
That's always been on my mind. They could never tell me the truth about this shit.
Yeah. Well, you got to ask the judges. Chris, Top, you need to ask the judges.
I called.
Top. I'm still trying to figure out how I didn't win that Arnold Classic. What are you talking about? I'm still on that shit.
Hey, Chris, you played how many years? 6 or 7 times in a row?
6, man. Shut up.
He was bad every time.
Hey, you hurt my feelings that last time, Dex. You hurt me.
Hey, Chris, Jim cussed my ass out about that shit.
I want that trophy too. Go ahead. What you say?
We can talk about recon.
All right. Listen, guys. Let's get back to what we were saying. So,
top 6.
Dex, give me your top 6.
Top 6 in no particular order.
No.
You asked me about no order.
No, call the order out, Shorty. Call the order out.
You can't. No, I know. I understand Dex. I understand Dex won't give me an order because he don't want to piss nobody off. Because
nobody else.
And what is
particular order?
Dexter's top 6.
Okay.
Big Ramy.
My pen out. Hold on a second. Let me get my. Hold on.
No. I'm putting it down. I'm putting it on paper. Don't worry. It's going to be on video. Don't worry.
Okay. William Bonac.
That's 2.
Hottie.
3.
Damn.
What you damning for? You saying Hottie ain't gonna make it? Is that what you saying?
I'm just saying, damn.
Don't Dex.
Somebody ain't gonna make it.
Dex, don't pay Chris no mind right now. Just go ahead.
That's come on, Dex.
We can get Hottie on the phone. I can let you tell him whatever you got on your mind, Chris.
Yeah. Chris want to lose some Iranian. He wants to lose some Iranian followers.
Tell him we West Coast.
All right,
That's 3.
go ahead.
Come on, Dex.
That's 3. Okay, so Brandon,
That's 4.
that's 4.
Walker and Jack. Watch.
Don't say
Nick
nothing.
Walker.
Don't say. See that's
You can't
Let me
say
say it
that,
early.
man.
Walker,
you can't throw it at, huh? Walker, okay. Nick
Nick Walker, and Sampson.
and Sampson.
Duda. Look.
Who you-
Milos,
who you
get him,
think?
Milos. And what about you gonna add an alternate?
There's no alternate.
Remember,
Let's-
it's my alternate.
Let's
My
no.
alternate.
And Andrew Jack, huh?
Okay, let's go with Melvin.
Hold on,
Already
I
got
gotta
my
get my
top 6.
alternate.
You already got my top 6.
Alternate
I said
for
Brent.
what? That's six guys. What do you want an
A
alternate
dark
for?
horse. A dark horse.
You already
Yeah.
got my 6. You got my
Dark
6. I
horse.
said Ramy, Brandon.
Oh, we got yours
Nick
already?
Walker.
Oh, no, I mean top then. Top.
Hey, it's top. You
Okay,
got
hold on,
mine
Melvin.
already.
Melvin, what's your top 6, Melvin?
Got my top 6. I had Ramy, Brandon, Bonak, Hottie, Nick Walker, and Andrew Jack.
Okay. So you got Andrew Jack beating Sampson.
So you still sticking to the same
No.
top 6?
If Sampson come in on, he gonna bust all of them.
Well, yeah, if you still sticking to the same top 6 though?
Sticking to my 6.
All right, top. Give me yours.
I got Ramy. I got Bonak. I got Hardy. I got Brandon. I got
You got plenty of other guys out. You got Steve Kuklo. You got all these guys in there, don't you?
No, Kuklo's not doing it.
Yeah,
He's so Steve Kuklo out. Give me 2
I'm
more.
just saying, I'm just
Give me
naming
2
some
more.
other guys other than
Top.
the
Give me
same guys we're all naming.
top. Give me 2
Okay,
more.
Mo.
you got Derek Lunsford.
Derek. Okay.
Who? You say Derek who?
And
No, Derek Lunsford.
Okay.
you got him, and you got Nick Walker.
And Nick. That's
So you ain't got Sampson. None of them in your top 6.
No.
That's Sampson or Jack.
Yeah. But listen, Dex, you know how this. Things can change from week to week. I feel a little different than I felt last time. So
Yeah, what's the difference?
I have Ramy, Bonak, Brandon, Derek, Hadi, and Sampson.
Sampson. Yep. I gotta watch another week. Let's see how he changed.
So you
Remember
got Nick Walker out of your top 6.
Yeah, I hate to say it, yes.
Not me. That's like gonna come in like a freak. You know?
But
Hey,
listen.
I've seen,
Hey Nick,
I've
he
seen
got
Nick
you up
last
out of the
week.
top 6, dog.
Yeah.
Nick Walker
Listen,
gonna be
hold
in
on.
that 6.
Hold on. Let me change something.
No. You already
No, he
gave it,
did
man.
not.
No.
You already gave it.
No.
No.
Oh, you can't change
Nick,
it.
he got you out the top 6, bro.
Nick gonna be hot. Nick gonna be like smash.
No.
I'm putting this
Listen.
on IG soon we get done.
No, that's okay. Because everything can change again. No, I have Nick in my top 6 the whole time, but for whatever reason, I don't know.
Nerds gonna get to
With
him.
Sampson.
No, I don't think the nerve's going to get to. I think Nick can win the Olympia. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
So you
And
got Nick,
but I've been
you got
saying
Derek,
this.
You got Derek. Hold on.
I
You
got-
got Derek in his very first Olympia
Yes,
beating Nick Walker.
yes.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't got that one. No,
I don't got that one either.
No disrespect to Lunsford, but he.
Okay.
So I know how
front
I go
double
down.
biceps. Here it is, Dexter and Melvin. Front double and back double biceps. Nick and Derek. Who wins?
Look, all of that front double by, all that stuff, we got to send
That's
next
7
week. I don't
poses.
want to
That's
hear
seven.
all that.
All right, but listen, but Dex,
I don't want to hear all that.
Dex, you're an expert. You're an expert. You know bodybuilding as well as anybody. If you have to choose between Nick or Derek when it comes to a front double, which one would you give it
If
to?
I were to choose bodies, period, I'm going with Derek.
Okay.
But I know how hard. Listen
Nick
to me.
gonna come in, so I'm saying I'm
Hard
going
and
Nick.
muscle and maturity.
Yeah, maturity.
Boy,
I'm
yeah.
going with Nick. I'm
Okay.
gonna ride with him. Tell him.
So-
And he back with his coach too. Oh, I'm riding with Nick.
Hey, I've seen Nick pose 5 days ago. Fucking freak. Unbelievable. Conditioning is, oh my God, already. You know, I don't know if you've seen on my Instagram, I was like touching his skin and everything else. And he's about to be as peeled as you can imagine. So he has that. I mean, and I told him, like, listen, I told Nick, I'm not a fan of your physique. And back, I was always saying, I really didn't want people to choose that physique to represent the sport, right? But you cannot ignore that sheer size, conditioning, frontal biceps, everything is happening. So I tell you this, Top, you were asking how did 2009 Jay Cutler beat Dexter? And I'm going to tell you, I love Dexter's physique. I cannot compare Dexter's physique and Jay Cutler's. Dexter all the way. That's me. I love his aesthetic, shape, conditioning. He can't be any better, right? But then you've seen Jay Cutler, goddamn, overpowering, similar V-taper because they're so...
No.
It is
Okay.
All right, listen, guys. Listen. I'm gonna change my top 6 right now because I'm just thinking. I just thought about something.
I just put the Powerball.
Hold on.
The Powerball already going.
Hold on. All right, listen.
Already done heard your picks.
That's okay. That's okay. And I say this. I say this every week. I said things can change. And I just thought about something. I just thought. Listen, guys. Hey, if I'm a mood every one of you motherfuckers if you don't shut up. I'm trying to say something. All right. So now listen. What I'm trying to say is that you can look at bodies or you can look at. When I look at Nick, I got to take Nick again over Samson, and I'll tell you why. And this is just what I was thinking about. Nick's been there. He's a top 5 from last year. Samson has never been there yet. I don't think it matters how good he looks. He will not beat Nick. He will not beat Nick.
That part. Thank you for coming back.
Yeah.
So now you don't put Nick. So now you don't took.
I put Samson back out and put Nick in the top 6. Yeah, absolutely.
So answer this right here. So Derek beat Nick.
I didn't say that. I didn't give it in no particular order. I just gave you 6. I didn't say he's going to beat anybody who's going. Nick can win the Olympia.
Yeah, Nick can win the Olympia.
He can win the Olympia.
Yeah.
But you didn't even have Nick in your top 6.
So can Brandon.
Hold on.
So could Hadi. So could Ramy.
Hold on. You didn't have Nick in your top 6, right?
I didn't because I put Samson in.
Okay, so in other words, you're saying from your first top 6, you're saying that you had Derek beat Nick, right?
Well, yeah. If that's how you want to put it, then yes.
Okay.
If that makes you happy, yes. But right now,
we're gonna put a little better.
Right now, I'm telling you that I take. There's a difference between I have Derek over Samson, okay, and this is simply the structure and his hype. Samson is going to be his first Olympia. That's why I think Derek is going to beat Samson.
Well, it's going to be his first Olympia too, Dennis.
It's not his first Olympia.
You don't count. Yes, of course it is.
Yeah.
Baby, you don't count 212 as being your. No, this is his first Olympia.
Okay. All right. He's been on the Olympia stage. Let's put it this way. He's been on the Olympia stage. 3 times? 4 times?
Yes, that doesn't count.
Okay, listen, we can argue about this. We can argue about this all day. We don't know what's going to happen.
All right, well, answer this right here. Clarita, he coming to. He may be coming.
Who? You can't even say his name right. Come on.
Clarita. So if he comes to open, so if Shawty come to open, then what you gonna say? What you got? Where you got him placed?
He won't be in the top 6. No chance.
Be in the top 6.
No.
Top 10?
Maybe. With the guys, with the guys now, with the lineup that we have this year.
I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking because I just saw.
I said he would have a hard time making top 10.
I'll agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
As much as I like him, I love his physique. I love everything he brings, but it's going to be hard standing next to guys being 100 pounds more.
I really hope he don't go open. I hope it just stays in the 212 because
dominate the 212.
When it comes to the open, now he can win a small show.
But you're not catching nobody off in the show.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'm saying, Chris, he can win the smaller shows in the open class, no problem. But when you come to the Super Bowl, the bodybuilding, it's going to be a little tougher than it is going against these other guys, these smaller young, not top 10 guys.
Listen, but why don't we do this now? Why don't we go in particular order for now? Just for once. Just for once.
I'm not doing.
I'll go first, Ramy.
Hold on. All right, we're gonna go in particular order. Listen, guys, we're not fucking fortune tellers. This is just where we at today. Okay,
No.
so we're not. Hey, listen, we're not going to lose no friends. We don't have friends. Don't worry about it. Chris,
Followers.
Dex, Milos,
I'm not doing it.
Melvin. Yes, you are. Melvin,
Man.
Oh, you
1,
gonna
2,
do it.
and Topomania.
I'm Dexter. I'm not.
Oh, you gonna do it.
Oh yeah, everybody's going to listen, guys. Listen, this is today. I'm
That's
saying
our
I
opinion,
say
man,
this.
Melvin.
I say this every week. This can change. We see some pictures next week. We might change our top 6.
Right.
So don't go by
Okay,
what I say today. This is just what I feel right now. Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right, Chris, you first. You up on the top.
I can't do it.
Man, you won't. No, I can't do it either.
Oh, you guys are fucking pussies right
mad
now.
at me, man. I'm not doing that, man.
You guys
there's a lot
are.
of if
See,
factors. There's a lot of factors. There's a lot of factors involved. That
just
wasn't
go by
factored
what
into
you
our
think
weeks.
right now. Don't worry about the factors. Chris, go ahead.
You know Chris gonna do it. He don't give a damn.
Yeah, come on, Chris.
Dex.
You know how many times he hurt my feelings, bro?
But hey, Dex, Chris, you know how many times, Chris, you know how many times Dex called me, say, man, you ain't even got me winning this show. Dex should be mad. But
Hey,
listen,
wait.
go ahead, Chris, I'm waiting.
Wait. I need a challenge flag thrown out right now. Because Dexter knows damn well I always rode with him.
Oh yeah.
Always.
I ain't say that,
Why
Chris.
you say that then? Why you say that bullshit?
All right,
then?
Chris, go ahead. I'm listening.
Damn it.
1, 2,
That
3,
show do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on with it.
You guys go first.
No, you on top
I gotta
left. I
think.
got to start
I gotta
with you.
think.
I
I
got to
gotta
start.
think.
I got to start with you. Come on,
I gotta think. You don't
top.
gotta start.
Let's go.
Come
Me?
on, top.
Ramy,
Go ahead.
Bonac, Heidi and Brandon go either way.
No. Just lock in number 3.
Top 6, Shorty.
Okay. Then same way I just said.
All right, Ramy, Bonac, Hadi, Brandon,
Nick and Derek.
Nick, and Derek.
Yeah.
All right, Milos.
Okay. I've seen Nick, did I tell you guys? And his conditioning is also already off the chart. And what I mentioned to him, and I'm going to tell you guys, the world wants to see Nick and Ramy being compared. This is one of the things that people want to go
Just
to.
give us your top 6, man. Come on.
I'm getting. Last
No,
time,
butter-
you-
Yeah,
butter-
stop.
butter-
You don't have. Don't explain yourself. Just go
The
ahead.
world don't want to see it, Milo. You want to see
Okay.
it.
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
Ramy, Bonac, Hadi,
Slow down. Ramy, Bonac,
Hadi,
Hadi.
Thompson, Brandon, and I'm going to switch Andrew for Nick. I'm going to put Nick instead of Andrew.
So you don't have Nick in the top 6.
No, Nick is sixth, and I take
1,
Andrew
2,
out.
3, 4, 5,
That's my original.
6. Nick is 6th. Okay.
But
You don't
that's the problem, you see, because you guys are saying don't judge the physique. If I go by physiques, it will be completely different. But I'm going with how did Jay Cutler beat Dexter Jackson, right?
Okay.
And Tupomania.
We got it, Melvin.
I would give it to Jay,
I mean,
2009.
we got
Sorry,
it.
Dex.
We got it,
I love
Milos.
your physique.
It's all right, Milos. Nobody's gonna hate you
All
for
right,
that.
Milo. Hey,
Top.
hey, my opinion is totally different from yours. So hey,
All
everybody
right, Chris, go ahead now. Come on.
So these
Yeah, so, you
change.
know you finna get in some shit. You finna get into.
We making this interesting. And I think
You finna get it.
listen. I for once believe that we all have the right to have an opinion.
Yes,
When it
we
comes to bodybuilding, we all been in the game long enough. We can say whatever the fuck we want to say. Let's go, Chris. Come
You
on.
used to do me. You used to dog me out. You might as well go ahead, Chris.
Okay.
And be real. And keep it real. Don't be stroking nobody.
Man, you was just the first one to jump up. I'm gonna go first. Hurry up, man.
Said I'm gonna go first.
You go first. Melvin, are you gonna go, Melvin?
Chris, come on. What you come on now.
Melvin, go ahead, man.
No.
I think these young
It's
bucks
Chris's
need.
turn.
Chris don't want to. He don't want to fuck up the ties with oxygen. That's why he don't know what to say right now. Chris, Chris
He
don't.
just busted you all the
I'm
way
shutting
out.
this shit down.
Yeah. Hey, he's still hoping. He's still hoping. Go ahead, Chris. Come on.
No, I would say.
on, good eating.
Go.
You got his wheels turning. You got that deal. You got that boy. You got that boy.
No more good eating, boy.
Come on.
You got to put your underwear all the way up there.
Why y'all talking shit?
He's sweating against all. I heard his ass over there.
Bro,
All right.
It's just an opinion, man. Come on.
this reminds me of when we used to travel. This would be just like this on the goddamn bus. Same shit.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. Chris, come on. My pen is.
I sound the same right now.
Let's go, Chris.
I was an underdog every show, Chris. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Hey, ain't no more first class, Chris. Your ass gonna be watching the
Chris, my pen is hot. Let's go. My pen is hot.
You gonna be the coach with me, Chris?
Man, let me go. I'll go.
All right, Dex. Come on, Dex. Give Chris another minute.
It's so scary, man.
Shut up.
Chris, Chris, learn that damn first class, shout.
I got it. Okay, so okay.
All right, Dex. Let's go.
Okay, so Ramy first. William.
Bonac.
William second. Nick Walker third. Hottie fourth. Damn, ain't nobody got Hunter LeBron out there?
3, 4.
Forgot all about it.
Hey. You got 4 so far. You got 4.
Hold up.
You got 4.
I forgot all about it. Hold up, man. First of all, I need to be refreshed on who's all even in the Olympics.
Oh, now you don't know who's competing.
Oh shit.
Well,
See,
like I just said,
now you know how I felt earlier. Shit happens. You can
like
almost.
I said, I forgot about Hunter.
All right. Go ahead. You can still put him in. It's not too late.
I think Nick can beat Hunter.
I got Nick beating Hunter. I got Nick beating Hunter this year, but
Okay, so you got Hottie in 4th.
I got Hunter. I got Hunter in 5th,
Hunter. Okay.
6th. Samson.
Okay. All right. So no Brandon in your top 6.
Oh shit!
That's what I'm saying. You see how fast.
No, it's just too many guys.
You see how fast that goes though. That's why I was in there like earlier.
Let's go back.
All right. Rewind. Give me
So
the
5th, I had 5th.
Hunter.
Okay, let's put Brandon in 5th.
Okay.
No, hold on. Who I got 4th, Dennis?
Hottie.
Ooh.
Brandon gonna be Hottie. No?
Yeah, Brandon.
Well,
Let's
you-
swap that. I'm gonna put Hunter. I'm gonna put Brandon in 4th, Hottie in 5th.
Brandon,
6.
Hottie, and then Hunter in 6th. Or Samson.
Samson.
Okay, Samson is 6. Stays there. All right, Melvin. I want to do Chris last because he needs to make.
Chris
He probably
on
needs
some
to.
BS right
He
now.
probably needs to send a couple of texts first. And say, listen, don't get this wrong.
Look, y'all better not get out your feelings now.
Come on, let's go, Melvin. Let's go.
Man, you niggas gonna be mad. Look, be mad all you want to, but I can fight. I don't care. So, let me see. I got y'all gonna be mad. I got Ramy. If he brings, what do you think?
Don't worry about what he brings. Just don't worry about what people bring.
We don't care about what nobody brings. Just
Yeah.
give your top 6, man. Let's just say everybody bringing it.
Yeah.
All right, Ramy. Man, boy, woo. Walker.
Walker in 2nd.
Is Walker 2nd?
Yep. I got a feeling, man. I got a feeling.
Okay.
Where I got Walker at 3rd.
I got Walker. I got Walker 2nd.
Yeah. 3rd, Dex.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Brandon 3rd.
Okay.
Bonac, Hottie, Jack.
Bonac. And Hadi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, they gonna be
and
mad at
Andrew.
Andrew 6.
Andrew 6. All right, Chris, now. Come on now. You had enough time.
That can change. That can change. But
That can change. This is today. We're 5.5 weeks out, man. We'll talk again in 2 weeks.
Okay,
No, we need to run it back about 3 weeks.
Ramy.
Wait, 2 weeks. Wait. What the show is in what? 3 weeks?
5.5.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So we'll talk again.
Ramy.
Chris, unpucker your booty, bro.
Say it with conviction now. Come on.
We ain't gonna get on the good eat no more.
Chris over there, boy. Chris over there got a stomach ache, don't you?
I don't feel good today.
All right, come on, Chris. Come on.
I don't feel good.
Yeah,
That's all right.
I'm gonna be mad at you.
I'll
Bro.
send
Just
you.
say it.
I'm sick. I'm a little sick.
All them good eats gonna be good.
I'll send you some Bepto-Bismol. Come on. Oh.
Come on, write it down. I wrote mine down. I'm dating.
Come on, big bro.
What's today? Today the 15th.
Man, they don't take that long. Come on, man.
I got Brandon, William.
So Brandon is second?
Yeah. William. Third, fourth. Hadi. Fifth.
You got Hunter. You got all them dudes out there.
You got 2 places left, Chris.
Damn.
Think about it. Think about it.
need
I got
more.
beans, meat, potato, lamb, ham, pork.
Chris, you won't lose a job, man. Not over here.
It ain't no
All
task. Just take a breath and just
Here
say
we
it.
go. Here we go.
Take a breath and say it.
Who we missing?
Protect your money, boy.
We're missing the Knicks. We're missing the Hunters. We're missing the Andrews, the Samsons. The Samsons.
Derek Lunsford.
Nick Walkers. He missing all them.
I know.
Fuck.
Okay.
Nick.
Nick.
Too, but to do it.
So Nick in 5th.
Hope you know fair, but watch. I'll put some money on that.
Nick in 5th. 6th.
So you got Derek. You got Samson. You got Derek Lunsford still.
I got Samson 6.
Andrew. You got all those good dudes, man.
Yeah.
You sure that's it, Chris?
Chris thinking about who going to call him in a minute.
Chris, your time is still on, so you can still make changes right now.
I said.
Here go Chris.
What did I say?
Man,
You gonna leave
I
it?
said 6, didn't I?
Okay,
Dexter
so
gonna call Nick right now.
so let me repeat, Chris. You got Ramy, Brandon, William, Hadi, Nick, and Samson.
Yeah.
That's you.
For now. All
right, man. I got to
with the asterisk next to
No. There's no asterisk.
No, ain't no asterisk. You don't get no asterisk.
Next, because Hunter's been in my top 6 the whole time.
Yeah, well, I said it always. I said, listen, this is going to change. I guarantee you, if we get to a week out from the Olympia, we're going to come up with 6 different people.
You diet down, train hard, and supplement smart for months. When the time comes to step on stage, don't leave your tan to chance. Go with the pros. Pro Tan. #1 worldwide since 1987 and the official sponsor of the Olympia for the last 15 years. Don't step on stage without it. Pro Tan.
Yeah.
I'll probably have a
That's very
Samsung
good, next
winning in a
week.
couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I got to
yeah, exactly. You know. So let me give my top 6 in particular order.
Top, you still awake over there?
Yeah, you better.
Okay.
over this.
niggas know. Hey, Top,
Hey,
why don't you
yo.
let everybody see what your eyes are like? Cause you never had them shades off, bro.
Always.
Do we
I'm
see
about
your
to
eyes?
put mine on.
This boy with some shades on.
I'm about to put What are you doing, man?
Hey,
What are you doing, Milos?
When we
I got the fucking phone call and I'm
Jesus Christ.
Declining
You're
it.
busy. Fuck.
somebody's calling me all the time. Fuck.
So Milos's homework for this week will be to set up the laptop, get Zoom on there so we can do it, so you can see all of us like we can see you.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. Hey, what about I really talk about females. You guys are probably not interested in talking about females.
Did you say your top 6? Dennis?
Oh.
Yeah, he tried to get out of it. See how he tried to get out that shit?
No.
Get out of that.
No, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to write it down while I'm speaking.
Tried to get out of
I got
it.
Ramy
No, bro.
winning. I got Ramy winning. You guys going to get a kick out of this one. I got Ramy winning. I got Nick Walker in second.
Man, you didn't wait.
Yeah.
He went.
Let
from-
me finish.
Look,
Listen,
look.
hold up. Let me finish. Then you guys can
What the
chime
fuck
in
just
and say
happened?
whatever.
What just happened?
Let me finish, and then you guys can complain. I got Nick in second. I got Brandon in third. I have Bonac. Matter of fact, I switched Bonac and Brandon. I got Brandon in fourth and Bonac in third. Then I have Hadi and Derek.
Fuck for them. Okay.
So you took Samson out your top 6?
Yeah. I put Nick back in there earlier because I left Nick out. I don't even know what the fuck I was thinking, to be honest.
I don't know what you was going through there either.
So I know. Listen, I believe, and this is my honest, I swear to God, I believe that Samson can come in and win this show hands down.
Yep. He has the potential.
I just don't believe he's right there. He's ready yet. I think not this year.
He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it this year.
Nah, but he can. He will in the future. He will be.
That's not going. It's not going to happen.
Exactly.
And things always
As much as Milos doesn't like to hear that, that's just the way it's going to be.
The truth.
Milos ought to know by now how shit ran. It ain't that shit. He just ain't gonna walk in his first year and win. It ain't gonna happen.
No, hell no. They're gonna make you pay your dues. Yes, sir.
Hey, listen.
Who is they?
Body's talk on the stage, and he's going to deliver it. So,
Man,
let's
Milos,
see. I put him fourth, right? I didn't put him first, but in the next couple of weeks, it might convince me to say, listen, when I talk to Samson, we are not talking about top 6. We're talking about top 3. And top 3 means first can be top 3 and second is top 3.
But Milos, you talk to all of them about top 3.
Yeah, but so when I was talking to Nick, listen, Nick has something freaky. He see himself winning already. He says, I'm winning. He's going to go there to win. And that mindset of the winner is, I said, take my hat.
But this is not UFC. So at the end of the day, he said the same thing last year. He said, I'm winning. Of course, that's what you train for.
Everybody,
you know what I'm saying?
saying that. Everybody that's competing should be saying that.
But the thing is, listen, he was fifth last year. I think he should have been fourth last year. I think he beat Hunter. And he's going to be better than he was last year, so he's going to move up. He's going to move up.
You know what?
Hunter's better too, though.
And because you said it, and just the way you said it, the world wants to see him stand next to Ramy. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
But another thing is, y'all got to keep in mind is, when you saw him next to William last year, and William was off, and William was right there with him.
Right.
But his leg size was down. William got them legs back now.
Right.
You see, William is a big, swole,
and
full
William
dude.
is more cosmetically put together.
Yes.
His stomach and his chest, all that stuff is better. And I know these cats be wearing these bonds around their waist to make it smaller and shit.
Yeah.
Pushing them guts. But I still think William's gonna be better than
Oh, absolutely. I got
listen, Dexter, last time you won Honor Classic, you won. William was second and Ramy was third. And that's the year.
No. Dexter got second. William got first.
Really?
He said the last year I won.
No, that was the last year he competed. That was in 2020.
Dexter got second?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was second.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I feel like I should have won.
Dexter, I thought you should have won. Yeah, that's why.
It's like Milos.
But anyway, the point is, William, a little bit bigger, ripped William, was seen as a victor over Big Ramy the year that Ramy won.
That's right.
If
I tell you
Albania
guys,
brings that conditioning.
I tell you, I saw him. I was taking pictures of him. I looked at him guest posing, and I was backstage, and he posed for me 1st Fucking impressive. Size,
Okay.
the size, William, the size that he has right now is fucking crazy. Now, if he can bring the condition that we know he can,
Yeah.
Can he beat Ramy?
See, but here's the thing.
if Ramy's off, yes. If Ramy's off, everybody in the top 6 is going to beat him. Absolutely. I'm just going by everybody if they all coming in 100%.
The only reason I got Ramy winning, it's not I got Ramy winning because he's so far ahead of everybody. I got Ramy winning because one, he's already the champion.
Yeah.
He's
gonna
so far
probably
above
be as
it.
well. And two, because no one has brought it. If any of these guys can bring it in conditioning, they can beat Ramy. If Ramy's not in shape,
Yep.
now if Ramy comes like he's shredding and anybody can beat that. But I hadn't seen that Ramy. Ramy's getting older every year. I haven't seen that Ramy. Everybody's like, he look amazing all season. He should.
Yeah.
He looks amazing this far. That's not good.
What's up, Dexter? You
But
just
he hold it,
keep saying
come in
age.
shape and diet. And pull his water and all that shit and things pop like you're supposed to. That's a totally different story. Because he was far ahead last year. 2 weeks and 3 weeks out.
That's not true. That's not true.
I think he can bring it in if
That's
especially
not
working
true.
with
No,
Fred.
no. What Dex is saying right now is not true because he wasn't far ahead last year because he never even posted anything. Because he wasn't.
Okay, what a year before. This is not
The
the
year
first
before
time
he didn't. The year Dex. The
Not
year
the first time I've seen Ramy in shape.
Dex. The year
3
before he
weeks
didn't.
out.
The year before he didn't post anything either.
Well, then it's like I'm telling you is none of that shit don't matter.
I hear what you're saying, and I said the same thing just before you said it. If he's not on, everybody's going to beat him. Everybody.
Like they did from 2013 to 2020.
Exactly. Everybody I have in the top 6 or in the top 7 or 8 can beat Ramy if Ramy's not on. And I think Ramy has no room for errors this year.
I agree with that.
He has no room for errors. There's no, you can come in off on Friday and be better on Saturday. That's not going to work this year.
Not gonna work this year.
Yeah, I know that's for sure.
And that's why, he's working to be, that's why he's working. He's looking at the Friday like everybody's looking at the finals.
Yep.
You got to
Hey,
kill it on Friday.
Hey, Top, wake up, man.
So I hope he bring that.
Top he's asleep for sure, man. He's sleeping.
For
Hey,
sure,
Top.
yeah. For sure.
He's out. This nigga's
He
sleeping.
gonna bring.
Just leave him there like what was that weekend at Bernie's?
Put him to sleep.
Yeah.
Leave him there like weekend
We
at
should,
Bernie's.
we should do.
Dex.
I wish we could do to him what me and Dex did to you in Australia.
Oh my God.
You remember
What I did to him
that,
in
Dex? You
Australia?
don't remember that when Chris was sleeping on the damn bench in the gym? We
Oh,
went up.
That
Dex
was
was
that was messed up, man.
and,
You had
and
my
Dex,
heart racing like a
me,
rocket.
me and Dex, we snuck up on you, and Dex like, Chris, wake up! They got guns and shit.
They shoot.
Man.
They shooting.
Hey, can we get rid of
Bro,
Top?
I'll boss up out
I'm
of
looking
that.
at this sleeping fool.
Say, hey Dex. Hey Dex.
Yo,
He's-
You remember. Sometimes the things change between the night show and the day show.
Weekend at
Remember, I
Bernie's.
used to always go do recon. I told you, I said I'm gonna be back, man. I'm
Hey,
gonna
wait,
go.
hey, thumbnail that shit though for the
Yeah, I told you I was gonna
Thumbnail
go
that
run and
shit.
go look at Ronnie. I said I'll be right back. I'm gonna go run and look at Ronnie. Remember, they had all the stuff in the middle of the floor. They had all the weights and everything, all the universe stuff right in the middle of the floor. And I left and I came back. I said, Dex, you gotta come see this shit. You gotta come see this shit. Ronnie Coleman is the most intimidating bodybuilder I've ever seen. He was out there doing cable crossovers, and every rep he kept getting bigger and bigger. I seen Jay Cutler come out the side to go take a look. Jay must have lost 10 pounds in a second. I'm talking. He looked at him. He looked at me. He looked at Ronnie. Looked at me again. He just went. I think the whole mentality changed. His mind was already gone. I was like, you should have never looked at Ronnie that day. I was like, why did you do that?
people don't get it, man. People don't understand how big this dude. When this dude used to strip backstage, man, we should be like, oh shit,
God, it's over with.
we're gonna go
Yeah.
for second, third, and fourth, and fifth.
Yeah.
Like 91 Olympia.
Hey,
when
Chris.
E. Haney took a shirt off.
It's over with. Over with.
Crazy.
It's an intimidating thing.
So Chris, being that you competed against Ronnie, you was beating Ronnie back then, and then Ronnie just shot up. How did you What did you think when that happened?
Well, it's like this. It's like, I met Ronnie in 89, 90 in that area. So, I knew of him. We competed, a lot of times in the amateurs. I beat him in the USA 91. He beat me in the nationals a few weeks later. And then he turned pro, and then he started going to the Olympias and stuff. So,
But you was placing better than him at the Olympia then.
yeah, up until Long Beach, that was 97. That was the last time I beat him.
When that joker got swole, it was over.
But I was
he was pushing him. You was pushing him in 99.
His legs were never there.
Yeah,
And
shit.
even when he
back then, got you. Okay.
Yeah.
his legs were
99,
never
you was pushing him real hard. Like 99, me and Rico was talking about. We was sitting third row, and I was like, man,
so
Chris is kind of right with Ronnie in 99. I'm like, look at man, Chris shot the shot.
It's just funny. My physique next to his, like, I'm not talking about if you look at his, whatever, my physique next to his, I could trade a couple shots with him front and side, but then we turned to the back. It was never going to be, anything close. So that's just how it went. I can hang in front and side. It's like you got to look, but when you turn to the back, then it's a wrap.
That's when it was
Over with.
Well,
Over with.
It's a wrap.
So I can't wait for this to air on Sunday because we want to see who loses the most followers.
Oh, you gonna get some phone calls.
Yeah.
Chris gonna get some phone calls.
Me?
Oh,
They
yeah.
gonna be calling Chris. What you mean? What are you talking about? I can tell you calling me. Chris gonna be texting me because Dexter
Chris-
gonna call somebody as
Chris,
soon as we get off
next-
this damn thing.
Melvin, Chris be wearing the oxygen shirt all next week.
Hey man,
And I'm gonna be back out there.
I ain't talked to Bada in years, man. That
I'm
boy,
gonna be back out there.
I hope you get paid.
hope you get that check.
Yeah.
Hey, but anyway, Nick Walker at this moment has a cellophane skin upstairs already. I mean, that fluorescent onion skin that everything moves, super lean.
Like
I
Darius
tell you,
Yates kind of onion.
Yeah, it's already. There was actually 6 weeks out when I saw him.
That's
Like,
why.
oh,
That's
man.
why I think he's going to play second because you have to award what he's bringing, even though his aesthetic is not even close to anybody else in the top 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Actually,
But he brings a level. He brings a level of freakiness. It's kind of reminds me of Dorian Yates.
Yeah.
He just brings something where people say, "Oh wow, this shit." Even though
Well, that wasn't there last year.
huh?
It wasn't like that last year.
No, but I think this year because he looks so much bigger. He looks
bigger and super lean, man. I was freaked
Like
out
I
when I saw
said-
him so lean.
Like I said, William gonna be on the money.
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
right now.
Yeah. I think that's almost guaranteed that William's going to be on.
William, I got William second for sure. Pushing Ramy.
Look at Milos. Milos is still thinking what.
No,
I said.
listen. I told Nick you could possibly win because he can be that freak factor.
Yeah, but
and
Milos,
possibly
that's your personality. You tell everybody that they can win.
win.
That's your Milos.
You told me
I
that.
made a video. 10 guys can win. Listen, I mentioned this 97.
Chris,
right?
not true. Chris, it's not true. That's Milos' personality. He wants to motivate everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but really,
There's nothing wrong with it, and I believe it, But that's like I said, there is, and you're right. This year there are potentially 10 guys in that show that could win the Mr. Olympia.
Okay, so let's just make this once and for all. 93, when Dorian beat Flex and Sean, and that, okay, was that a good call? Because that's what we're talking about bodybuilding. That was the year when everything switched and went sideways because they award size and conditioning over shape, aesthetics.
Look, Dorian was nasty.
Nasty, yes.
I ain't got none but love for Big Bro Flex. I mean, the greatest shape ever. But he was really young.
Doesn't matter.
That was his first year, right?
You talk about age. This is old. This is young. Forget about age.
But you still have to have muscle maturity. You can't forget about age. He wasn't pretty much. He another year after that. Yeah, he was much better than he was that first year.
Who, Flex?
Talk about
Yeah.
Flex.
Flex in 93?
Flex is too small in '93.
He was small, but his quality was fucking
Oh, he was
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but you
okay,
talking about
listen,
standing next to Dorian.
size-wise.
Dexter.
I mean, he wasn't even 220. How can he stand next to 250 or 260?
But bro,
Dexter.
but listen, when Dorian hit that last spread, dog, when he threw it
was
back
over, man.
with the
Yeah, that's it.
tree, and then the
That was
shot out
it,
there.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
I was
but-
contemplating
Look,
continuing.
I'm not a fan of Dorian's physique at all, but boy, look at here. Dorian was nasty. That show right there, partner.
People don't get it. You gotta be there.
Okay.
Hey, Top's gonna watch this back and see his ass sleeping.
Oh, how crazy is that?
Yeah, that's
He
Hey,
can
that's
sleep about 30 minutes.
Dennis. You run the risk. You run the risk with our old asses on here. Run the risk.
You should have had his ass sign a waiver.
He's like,
Nigga,
like-
top nigga, you put your
I was
ass.
like, hey, listen, who invites
I wish we could get a shot of him.
who invites somebody on a podcast and he falls asleep on you, man?
Wow.
Yeah.
This is the first time.
That's borderline. That's borderline disrespectful. Top.
You got
You
your
can't
nerve
help
to
it.
sleep.
Yeah, this old man.
How old is he
This
now?
old, this
How old is he now?
top.
Let me just make a
Man,
point.
Top was
Dexter.
How old is
Dexter.
Top?
Yeah, he's
wanna-
he's 60.
What's
Yeah.
up, Milo?
Yeah, I want to ask Dexter. So Dorian was nasty 93, and he should beat Flex and Sean and everybody.
He's like he's coming back. He's coming back with it.
Yeah, I got to do
Back
this.
with
Go ahead.
In 2009, Jay Cutler was not nasty to beat Dexter Jackson.
No.
No.
That was not. If you
Hell
go
no.
pictures, Jay was not.
He
in
was
his
not.
pictures. He was not. Everybody, he's the best.
It was not no frog skin.
Go look at
on him,
pictures,
no
bro. He was not
2009.
his best ever. He had
No.
His best.
He had
Jay's
skin hanging off his lower back and all of that
Jay
stuff, bro.
Hey.
Jay's best ever, I think, was 2001.
Yes, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, we agree with that. But still, 2009, he was definition of overwhelming freak, nasty, right?
Yeah, a combination,
Yeah,
a best combination of everything. Yes.
Yeah, but listen, I mean, we talk about
Look,
this.
I don't care
Dexter.
what nobody say. I love Jay to death. I definitely should have won that show.
Who?
Me.
2009.
Hey, what did you get? What did you get, Dex?
Third.
Oh, you got third.
Yeah.
Who else beat you? Oh, Branch.
What?
I was better
Nasty
than I was. I was better than I was in 2008.
Vance beat you, dog?
Branch, and Jay.
Because he was freaking nasty. Like he says, freak nasty. Okay, it was a freaking nasty day then. Okay. Yeah. That was
Freak
a
and nasty should never beat
we're all
aesthetic and
going
symmetry.
to look. We're all going to, we're all going to say we should win. Milos, there's a lot of shows that Milos did. I'm sure he feels he should have won or been right up there, and we are going to say that. That's just my opinion. I feel I should have won.
Hey, Dex, I lost 71 times.
freaking nasty.
If you don't win, you pretty much lost, right, Milos? That's the way I see things as well.
There you go.
That's what I told Sean Ray. I told
Dex,
Sean Ray the same thing.
But do you ever look at some shows and be like, damn, I probably could have lost that one?
Yeah.
No, I ain't never did that because every show
No?
that I won, I deserved to win. I never won a show that I was out off, and I never
Not
did.
saying off. I'm just saying not the best up there in that place.
No, every show
I
that
think
I
I
won.
think Chris told me that he should have beat you at the Arnold.
I
Yeah,
love
05.
you to death. Big
05.
bro, love you to death.
Let's look at them.
No,
Let's
sir.
pull up them photos, dog.
Man, you don't want to do that.
Let's pull up them photos. Of course I do.
You be having
And I beat you next
Put
week.
up some photos.
Hey, you
And I
see
beat
all
you
them
next
donuts?
week.
You,
That's the
hey,
first time you ever beat me.
big bro, you see all them donuts hanging off your ass cheeks, man. You ain't.
Whoa, we're talking about this. I made you look small up there, Dex.
Hey,
Go back and look. Pull
that
up
just
the
goes to
photos.
show. Hey, Chris, that just goes to show it ain't all about size, baby.
Dex, pull up the
I ain't
photos.
won
I beat you the
29
next
shows
week.
for nothing.
I beat you the next week.
That's because it was Olympia. What was it, Olympia or something?
We beat him on the way out.
What are
Though.
you
Tell
talking
him.
about? 6
Yeah,
days
Chris-
later, dog. Come on.
No.
Hey, come on, Dexter, make up your mind. You say it's not about the size. So how did the Dorian beat Flex?
Yeah.
It's not about the size.
Dorian beat Flex because he was way harder than Flex, first of all, and he was overall just too. He was too much.
Kind
Well,
of like a
Flex,
Chris standing.
Hey, Dexter. Dorian's arms and legs were too much for Flex's at that show.
overall sheer
Overall.
size.
No, you
not
talk about
understanding what
size.
I'm saying.
No, because you probably don't realize Dorian had a freaky back and freaky calves, and what else?
Milos, you the only one on here saying, okay, Melvin, who should have won that show?
Dorian.
Okay,
And
Chris, who
Flex,
should have won that show?
Flex
Chris,
is
who
my
should have
idol.
won that show?
Dorian.
Okay, Dennis, who should have won that show?
I wasn't there. I'm sorry.
It's all 50.
Y'all didn't get me.
All I'm saying,
Flex
Milos,
won anyway.
Okay.
All
All right.
Milos.
Different question. We're going to be talking about Dorian and Flex. Who should have won in '94?
Sean
Dex, what do you think?
or Kevin.
94 with Dorian and Sean. Dorian.
96?
No.
96 the same?
Well, what did you say, Dexter? Who won '94?
Dorian won.
Dorian won 94, right?
You talking who should have won?
Hey, but listen, every
Who
Miss
should've won?
Olympia, most Miss Olympia winners, multiple winners, has some type of placing that was questionable.
I tell you how I see this. Okay, now I'll give you my honest opinion. Dorian won the Olympia in '92. He came back in '93, 16 pounds heavier. Unbelievable. This was Flex's first Olympia. There's no way Flex is going to beat Dorian. Okay?
No.
This is the way I see it. Then '94,
In the bedroom.
it was between was it between Dorian and Kevin or Dorian and Sean? Sean, right?
Flipping Sean.
Yeah, but I think in '96, when Sean should have beat Dorian in '96, when Dorian came back with that torn biceps, and and Sean was standing next to him, and I think Sean beat him there. That's what I think. So it doesn't matter if you super big, if you're not, if shit's not right, if you have one biceps missing, and
First of all,
that was really dominant in '96.
First of all,
I would have gave it to
no,
Sean.
I can't even remember. I'm gonna have to go back and look at some video and some photos.
You were young. You're young.
Yeah. Hey, Dorian tore his biceps '94 already.
Was it '94?
'94, yeah.
So maybe,
Bicep
so
in
maybe,
96.
so maybe I'm talking about '94. Then I
97.
don't know what year I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think Sean should definitely won a Mr. Olympia. One of them was Mr. Olympia '94. He was.
Don't you think?
Hey,
No,
hey, hey,
Milos. Don't you think it was the triceps and then the biceps in '96?
No, biceps was
Biceps
first.
and then biceps.
Okay, so triceps and then biceps, right?
No. Guarantee biceps first, and then '97 was
He
triceps.
didn't win 3 Olympias with a torn biceps.
Yes, he did. 4.
No,
94.
there's no way. You're wrong.
Let's bet.
Hold on. I'm a
I
look.
think it was
No, let's bet.
97. It was 97.
94, he tore the bicep. Of course.
Hold on. You guys are killing me, man.
Look up some, pull up some shit.
Put
Put up
Google
94.
Dorian
Dorian
biceps there, 94. But anyway, Melvin, so you said 93, no way that Flex beats Dorian. But now 96, you say Sean beats Dorian. What's up?
I said 94.
Or 94, okay. So it doesn't matter which year. 1 year this, that year that. How come?
Better on that.
So Milos, you said what year did he tear his biceps?
94.
You still want to bet?
Yeah.
You want to put some money on how much?
How much you want to bet?
And
It's not fair because you just Googled it.
but that's why I'm asking you. You still want
Yeah, but
to? You still want to bet?
talking like you know.
No, it says here 95.
Yeah.
95. That was in Atlanta.
Hey, but Google.
I would still, if I'm not the chicken shit, I would still want to bet. But 94.
Chris, text D and ask him when he tore his biceps. What year? I thought it was the last Olympia, before the last Olympia.
No, last Olympia was the triceps. Yeah. Oh, look at the picture. Put the front double biceps from '94 Olympia. Hey, there you go. I'm gonna put this. I'm not gonna Google when. I'm just gonna put Olympia picture. But the point I was trying to make, you see him losing '94 and 96
Yeah.
and 97 he lost to Nasser guarantee, but Nasser was match monster. 94 and 96, you guys saw him potentially losing to small Sean, but 93 Flex wasn't good enough to beat him. Come on.
Wasn't it?
I think Flex was his best at 93 at the Arnold, and then at the Olympia he was still great. Yeah.
Okay, 94.
I think it's just because it was his first Olympia. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, I think so.
So, I mean, how many times do you actually nail it? Nail it.
Yeah.
A few times in a
How
career,
many
right?
times, Chris, could you say you nailed it? And you, Dexter, too. It's a question for both of you. Where you really said, I nailed it.
I think maybe 4 times, probably.
Dex?
Me? I can eat it.
Hey,
One in Australia, one in
compete-
Dennis, you still want to
Nigeria,
bet?
one when I turned pro, and one in 2005. Boom, 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 4.
82 shows I competed in. 70.
You nailed it? Nailed it at 70?
No.
Milos,
Hey,
too.
Dennis.
Yeah.
Dennis, you still want to bet?
I never asked to bet. You
You
would
didn't ask
have
me. I wanna bet now.
you would have won and said,
Sure.
but you would have one that wanted to bet. That's why I'm asking you still want to
Yeah,
bet.
because now when you Google it and say, what the fuck? But 94 guarantee. Yeah, 94. You can even have his.
So he came with-
during his
so he
finals,
came- so you-
You'll win the biceps there.
So he came with the torn biceps to the 95 Olympia? Or did-
94 and a 95 and a 96 and a 97. And I tell you, 95 is the freakiest condition I have ever seen in my life. I was in first row, and Dorian's condition was mind-boggling. I mean,
That's what
not even
that's what I'm
Jackson
looking at right
Jackson-
now at the 95.
Huh?
I see the condition right here.
You know?
95 conditioning is off the chart. But yeah, you guys should know. Yeah.
Hey, how about when Leroy have his ass in the front row? Educate them, Dorian.
Yeah.
Educate them.
Since
Show
somebody-
them. Educate them.
That was before our time, bro.
That was
Was
way-
it? You don't remember that?
That was before our time, yeah.
That was
You
before
remember
our
that,
time.
Milos?
We
Yeah, I
can't
remember, of
compete.
course. I had the.
Milos, how
The
many
loudest one in the whole place.
Milos, how many times did you nail it? And out of your 70 something shows, how many times can you say I nailed it?
I mean, I was happy with. Like,
I'm saying happy. I'm talking about this is like ultimate.
okay, I'll tell you this. Like 94, I think was my greatest condition, dryness wise, how lean and everything else. But then I like my physique way better 97, 98, 99, right? Because conditioning is not just dryness and how lean and super thin skin. And Chris, you said it yourself last time. You didn't go for that super dry look. You had just enough. So did you nail it? You nailed it for what you were going for. After 94.
Look,
Eh?
Man, look, Dorian was nasty right there. Sean ain't beating that, man.
I'm beating him.
Hey,
I had
Dexter, what is nasty about this? Take the back out and then look at shoulders, arms, biceps, triceps, quads, hamstring. What? I'm serious. Or abs. Or
You know
chest.
Milos, you know it's over from the back, right?
Huh?
You ain't never heard that before?
Yeah. Oh, it's over. Yeah.
It's over from the back. Period.
Yeah. That's why I only won one show. Because I had to turn the back too.
All it takes for Dorian is to hang with all the other shots. But when it comes to the back, it's over.
Over with.
Yeah. And I'm
All he
gonna
gotta
say
do
this.
is look, he ain't got to win all the shots. He just got to hang in there.
Hey, I don't know how, but Dorian made every mandatory pose look great. When you look, he didn't
That's
have
what I'm
a
saying.
crazy triceps, but the side triceps was unbelievable. He didn't have a biceps, but frontal biceps again look good because of that crazy lats. I mean, I'm gonna say that for sure. It's not by accident somebody wins 6 Olympias, and even aesthetic guys like you claim he should have won because he was nasty. But it's not the freak show. It's not nastiness. It's
But
supposed to
when
be
you got that
beauty.
size, listen to me. When you got that size and conditioning like that, it's hard. Like Ronnie, size and conditioning, ain't nobody beating that, bro.
Like
Ronnie
2009
bro.
Jack Cutler. 2009 Jack Cutler, nobody beats that, man.
Come on,
Forget about it.
You can't put
Hey,
Jay.
hey, but
you
listen,
can't put,
listen.
You can't
Hey,
put
listen.
Jay physique
Hey,
and
Dex.
talking about nobody beating Ronnie.
Dex.
Stop, man.
All right,
So
guys.
listen, how far does the waistline take you back or keep you in it? when
Your
it's like,
waistline.
you know how it should be, and then that gets. I feel like when people get that nasty, big, whatever look you're talking,
This
they
look.
never have the
I can't get over
waistline.
top. I can't get over top.
I know, me either. Hey, I just
talk him back to sleep.
check your
Listen.
DM, Dex.
Yo,
Check your DM, Dex. I mean, I'm Dennis. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Check your DM, Dennis.
DM.
I DM'd you.
You DM me with what?
on IG.
Check your DM.
Tell me, talk him back to sleep, girl.
Look what I sent you. I zoomed in on top and sent it to Dex.
I gotta repost this. Hold on.
Tagged his ass.
Man, you need to send this. Send it to me.
Man, I wish we could wake his ass up. So
Yeah,
fucking-
with a bucket of water or something.
Call his ass. Call his ass, Dex.
Hey, yeah, well, hold on. Let me call him and see if he hears his phone. Like, God
You
damn it.
guys see him?
I said, I'm gonna call him. I said, Top,
He
I've
trying
been
to
waiting
say-
for your answer for like
Man,
30
I gotta
minutes.
get out of here, man.
All right, Dex. Hold on.
Get your ass up.
Hey, what's happening, man? I mean, I asked you a question 30 minutes ago. You've been asleep since.
Charlie, you been asleep for an hour, dog.
Huh?
What'd you ask me?
What did I ask you?
He took a nap.
I don't remember. It's been so long, man. It's been 30 minutes. You've been sleeping. You coming on my podcast to take a nap, man. What's wrong with you?
You gonna mess up the sponsorships and shit, dog.
Yeah, hey,
You know,
yeah.
sponsors
All my sponsors will be like, "Hey, man,
What the fuck, dude?
You best with the money, man.
Huh?
You done messed up the damn sponsorship now. We about to get a good sponsor on this damn show.
listen. You're the oldest one on this panel, so I understand. You got to put your head down sometimes and
Up a
just
little bit.
doze off. But you were gone. And by the way, we can still hear you, and you still have your cameras are still working.
That was
All right,
classic.
listen. On this note, I'm gonna wrap this up. Top, I'll let you go back to sleep. Dex, Milos, Melvin, Chris, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, man. This was a good one. This one's gonna be
All
funny.
right, brother.
All right. So guys, take care.
Love you guys, man.
All right,
Milos, I'll see you later,
All
bro.
right, God bless you.
All right,
God bless every one of y'all. Peace out.
Later.
Peace.